everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about how to pack for school, like how to get ready for when you're moving into college and things like that. And there's just some stuff that you're going to need if you're living in a dorm room versus if you're living in your own apartment. You know, like I'm living in my own apartment right now, but like I also have a lot of friends who I talk to who have just moved into their dorms, and so some of the stuff that they needed, some of the stuff that you don't really think about, and yeah, I just decided to compile it all into one video and make that for you guys. So the first thing that I would definitely recommend when it comes to any kind of packing for whether you're moving to your own place or if you're moving to a dorm room is to start now and to make lists. Like seriously, make as many lists as you possibly can. I cannot function without lists. I need them everywhere. I had list upon list of everything that I needed. And why this is so important is because you will forget stuff. Like it just happens. And if you're moving, let's say, all the way to California and you live in Maine, that's kind of a bad thing if you forget some of the stuff that you really need. So make a list first and foremost of everything that you need. Another thing, you should probably start packing now. It's almost, I think, a week and a half until like people should be moving into their dorms and stuff like that. So you probably should have started packing a week or so before. But now if you haven't started, you need to get on top of that. Start by packing up all of the stuff that you're not going to need right away. Winter clothing, things like that, heavy comforters, anything that you need for like winter or when it's colder, because right now it's still pretty warm, even in the Northeast. So it's still pretty warm right now, so you can leave out all your summer clothes and whatnot. Keep in mind that you're probably not going to need all those tank tops and shorts that you have in your closet. That stuff is really for summer. You're going to need more like sweaters, jeans, cardigans, boots, anything that's going to help you out during when it's snowy, when it's raining, when it's muddy, when it's gross, during the spring, during the fall. Those are things you're going to need. I would recommend bringing a couple pairs of shoes, comfortable shoes, sneakers, flats, mud boots even. Bring some kind of winter boots. I personally like the duck boots, you know. I'll insert a picture here of what types of boots I'm talking about. And those are just awesome because they work for both winter and fall and spring, like when it's muddy out and when it's snowy out. So I personally like that. That way I don't have to bring 10 million pairs of shoes for every single weather situation. But you need to bring multiple pairs of shoes and not just high heels and party shoes, okay? Comfortable shoes for walking. Some other things that you should probably pack are some comfortable pants, some comfortable skirts, some comfortable dresses, because you never know when you're going to need a little more formal wear versus just casual clothes. Don't bring all running shorts and don't bring all sweatpants. That's not going to help you out if you, have an interview for something but you want to have clothes, nice looking pants, you want to have nice looking skirts, nice looking dresses, things that you can throw on. They don't have to be prom dresses, but they can be something that's a little more formal. That way, if you are going to meet someone that's important or whatever, you need to put on something a little more formal, bring that with you. And not just party clothes, bring actual proper clothes, I guess you can call it. Practical clothes, that's the word I was looking for. I knew it began with a P. So, bring comfortable clothes, bring practical clothes, not just party clothes. Bring as much of that as you want, but make sure you get the necessities down. Speaking of necessities, make sure, especially if you're a woman, that you are packing enough feminine products for at least the first month of school. I love to buy the big boxes from like Costco and like things like that of the maxi pads and tampons and things like that. I'm sorry for any guys watching this video. Putting that out there, girls actually have other products that they might need. But I love buying the big box. That way I have it in my closet it usually lasts me a couple months too. So that's awesome. And I don't have to worry about jumping on a bus to go to Walmart or whatever, because a lot of times freshmen don't have their cars with them. So bring stuff that you're going to need for at least the first month. Shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, toothbrushes, hairbrush, anything that you're going to need, towels. Sometimes they don't have towels there. Most of the time they don't have towels. Make sure you bring towels, body towels, face towels, things like that. Make sure you're bringing enough bedding, because sometimes, depending on where you're living, it's going to get cold and they won't necessarily supply you with anything if you're moving into a dorm. Bring your own bedding and bring plenty of it. You can always fold up like heavier comforters and put them under the bed or at the bottom of the bed, even like have it draping across the bottom of the bed. That way you're not taking up so much room in your dorm, but you have that in case it gets cold. Make sure you're bringing any medication that you're going to need. Some people need stuff for allergies or asthma or this or even their psych meds. You need to make sure that you have all that stuff. It's the first thing that you want to pack. Well, not necessarily the first thing you want to pack, probably the last thing you want to pack, but first thing you want to put on your list. Because that way you make sure that you have it. Because that's not something that you want to be like, hey mom, hey dad, I don't have the stuff that I need and I need it right now. Because otherwise, whoops. So make sure you have any kind of medication that you're going to need. So basically with packing, I'm not going to go through every single item that you need when moving because that would take way too long. But pretty much just think about the basic stuff, the basic steps. Pack early, make lists, as in lots of lists. Bring comfy clothes, especially winter clothes and warm clothes for when things get cold. Make sure you're bringing real shoes to walk in because campus actually requires a lot of walking. And make sure you have any serious necessity stuff packed in there on the top and make sure that's the first thing you have on your list. So yeah, those are the 5 things that I would seriously recommend when it comes to packing for. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found some help from this, I guess, or helped out by this. And yeah, I will talk to you guys next Tuesday. All right, bye.